Welcome back. We're going to get into the modeling now, and you're going to see just how easy this is. Okay, first off, I'm going to go into object mode here, and I'm going to select the light and the camera, and I'm going to click H, which will hide it. By clicking on alternate H in object mode, I can bring it back, but we're going to hide it for now. Okay. As you can see, this car here, there's not a lot of detailed geometry, not like the Pantera, which was horrid, you know, with all kinds of little cool nuances and things. That's what makes Italian cars, you know, expensive. Takes a lot of money to create them. So actually, I'm going to move my cursor here right in the middle. And let's see, just to save time, let's see where it, okay. And we're going to move it up. Where this cursor lands, you are going to have to deal with whatever, you know, wherever your plane is, just to save a little bit of time. We're going to add mesh plane. It's a plane right up there where it needs to be. Now, I'm going to only model half the car. We're going to use the mirror modifier, but let's see. Guess what? I haven't found out where the mirror modifier in this version is. But I will. So we're going to hit G and X. We're going to move this right along to the middle there. Okay. Now, let's see. Then I'm going to move it back to where it just touches the top of the hood up here. I'm going to hit Shift B and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay. Now, we're in object mode, so we're going to go into edit mode. Okay. Hit A to deselect everything, B, and we're going to drag a selection box down here. Get rid of the cursor for right now. Okay. We're going to hit GY and we're going to move these up here right about to there, to the top of the hood scoop. Okay, we're going to hit A to deselect, B again, select, and GX. And we're going to move it over here just right to the edge of the hood scoop. Okay, now we're going to deselect, and we're going to go into line edit mode. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to extrude this all the way over here. So we're going to hit E, and we're going to extrude along the x-axis. And I'm not going to EX to create a whole lot of geometry here. I just want to get the rough in. Let's see. Okay, as you can see here, the edge isn't really matching up, so I'm going to hit R, and we're going to rotate this there, where it needs to be. Okay, now we're going to go back to point mode and deselect, select, GY. I'm going to move that back here to where the hood meets, and GX, and move it over. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to select this, GY. Okay. Now don't worry about this not meeting up here. We can always add more vertices. I'm just trying to get the basic feel of this in here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, deselect and extrude along the y-axis. And I'm going to extrude this all the way down here to where we come to this part of the hood scoop. Okay, I need to come over just a bit, so GX. Alright, now I'm going to extrude again along the y-axis over here, let's see, to just about the point where the hood scoop picks up. Alright, now I'm going to grab this GX and slide it over here, and we're going to see how well we met up with this. Let's see, not bad. Okay, Alright, extrude along the y-axis to about here. And we're going to move this in. And, oops, cursor out of there, whoops. Extrude along the y-axis one more, or a couple more times here. Okay, let's move that in a little bit. A, B, and extrude along the y-axis. Okay, now GY, GY. Okay, now as we can see, let's go to weight paint. Alright, our hood is actually all done because we will do the mirror modifier when we get to that point. Okay, now I want you to go to the left view. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Something went wrong. Okay. No, nothing went wrong. Okay. I'm just looking at it from a different angle. Alright, now I'm going to select this up here. I'm thinking about the Pantera because I was modeling it earlier. Okay, I'm just going to start pulling these points down here. And one thing you can do, one thing I do want to show you. When you open up Blender, and let's say you don't have a snazzy new mouse with the middle rotating wheel that clicks down and acts as a third button, you can go into here to user preferences, and you have to click this emulate 3-button mouse if you don't have a 3-button mouse, or otherwise you'll get in here and you'll try to hit alternate and left click and you won't be able to do this. Okay, so the advantage of using this is, one thing I think that Blender has improved upon is that when you're in the side view here, this left view, and I click on one of these, in the old version it selected everything all the way across, but as you can see here it only selects one, and that's really a good advantage. But if you need to select another one, all you can do is hit alternate and right click and rotate it down, then go back and hit left. Okay, so we're just going to go here and GZ. Okay, this is an example. Okay. Okay. GZ. Okay. We're just gonna take these points down here and get rid of the cursor. Now, of course, there's a little bit of play here, and we'll take care of that. It's not a problem. But mainly, what I want to do is establish midpoints of everything. Okay. So GZ, bring this up here. Blueprints aren't perfect, ever. Now, what we've got here, let's see. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pull these down first. GZ. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'll be down in just a second. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Basically, what we're doing is trying to split the difference in these. We'll do more detailed adjustment later on. There we go. Okay. Alright, now if we look, rips. Okay. These have to come down. So geez. Forgot about the hood scoop. Okay. What is going on here? Okay. Just like I said, split the difference. Okay. And let's see what we got here. Nope. A little bit better. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the top. Alright. So we can see. Now if we want to weight paint this, we get it red. There we go. Alright, now, as you see, there's our hood. Okay. And top. Okay, now we're going to start modeling the front fender. So I'm going to click alternate and left click, which is going to select this whole loop. Extrude. Oh wait, sorry. Control Z. Okay. Control Z. Oops. Let's select the whole line. sure that, okay. Okay. I don't want to extrude, I want to duplicate. Let's see. Okay, so Shift D duplicates it. Now I'm going to move G along the x-axis just a hair. Okay. Now we're going to go over to the side mode, or left view. Okay. Now we're going to start our modeling over here. We're going to go back to vertices. So now we're going to extrude along the z-axis. Okay. And we're going to move G along the y-axis a little bit here, just to where we're up even with the door. We'll adjust the hood and everything else later on. No worries. Okay. So, without further ado, we will begin our modeling. And I'm going to begin it right here. Okay. I'm going to select, hold on, alright, sorry, got a little bit confused there, happens a lot. Okay, extrude along the z-axis, 1, and I'm going to extrude along the z-axis again. Okay, so now, as we can see, we need to move these out. So we're going back to the top, and we've already got one selected. G along the x-axis, tilt a little bit, select that one. Top. Sorry. Okay, G along the x-axis. And G along the x-axis. And we're just going to split the difference between these. So select them all. Now here, I'll have to do them individually to avoid creating some problems. I'm going to move along this line here. Oops. Back to top view. Wish I had some hotkeys that I could put on there. Unfortunately, it's something I'm going to have to talk with the Blender gurus about. Okay. Wait, paint. Alright. Now, let's take a look at what's happening here. Alright, we need to pull this out. So, okay. Alright. So, let's see. Actually, I think we probably are going to have to pull it. Yeah, we're going to have to pull it out a lot more. Just Okay, now it's looking a lot better. Okay, we also, let's see. Move that out a bit. Alright, let's go back to our top view. Alright. Okay, we're starting to get the feel of things. Alright, now back to the left view. And let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do now, extrude one point here down along the z-axis to this side scoop. Okay, now I'm going to select all my points. Hit F. Okay, and same thing here. Move it up, extrude, move it up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, there we go. Just trying to get the fender. The top. Okay, and we need to rotate that a little bit. Select these. Oops. Shift select. Should move those out just a bit. And okay. So we're starting to come together a little bit. Let's view the front. Hopefully there's not. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're starting to. Ooh, what happened here? Alright, well the front is definitely not matching up, but we'll fix that. Okay. Let's just go ahead and continue modeling. Because the top and the side are fine, it's the front that's always the problem. Okay. Alright, now we need to model around this scoop. And this is how we're going to do that. Now if you know anything about the Trans Am, this scoop here is set into the side, it's a separate part. So what we're going to do is we're going to, now one of the advantages of Blender 2.55 is the fact that you don't have to select, when you do a polygon split, you don't have to select the part first. I can just hit this, and as you can see here, it gives me a line, and I can go ahead and move that in here. Okay, deselect, whoops. Same thing here. And let's see, I'm going to come up here. Alright, now I can extrude along the z-axis here and go ahead and fill this in.